buy this home. Unfortunately, you have missed out if you're not holding the highest bid. Now, boys, I must announce to you all that today's auction will be conducted in accordance to the rules and any other additional conditions that were made available for your inspection prior to the start of today's auction. The rules they prohibit the auctioneer to accept bids or offers after the home's being knocked down. The vendors, they have a reserve price, and as your auctioneer will indicate bidders upon request. The law, it does prohibit false bidding. It prohibits bidders causing any major disruptions and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and does provide fines for this conduct. The rules, they do allow for vendor bids, buys. If and when I place a vendor bid, I'll say those words clearly as vendor bid. And by law, only the auctioneer can place vendor bids. Now, boys, remind you that you're buying under auction terms. That means it is unconditional. There is no cooling off. 10% deposit and then maybe settlement, Patrick, 60, 90 days unless other arrangements have been checked and agreed upon. Now, boys, before you get straight into the bidding part, just briefly go over this home. What a great, magnificent family home for you to upsize, for you to raise the kids in a very family-friendly area. Very flexible floor plan as it stands right now. Could be 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, the theatre room with a lot of flexibility on how you use that. The separate study space, the under lower ground, it could be a workshop, it could be maybe an area for the kids to break out, a second living area, so plenty of space for the kids to grow up as well in this great location here where you've got all the amenities around you, the Burwood Heights Primary, Forest Hill College, Marnie's Road as well, where you've got the buses taking you to Forest Hill Chase, Burwood 1, the brickworks, it's all here, trams, buses, all that is taken care of, and with Forest Hill experiencing great capital growth, bid with absolute confidence that what you're buying today is an absolute bulletproof investment. So guys, I've had a bit to say now, it's over to you guys. Opening bid, opening offer, owners are here to sell, they need your participation. Opening bid offer, guys. 1.3, welcome into the bid there, man. Front and centre. Had a bid of $300,000 now. Jason's got the bottle of champagne for you, ma'am, sir. Had a bid of $300,000 now. Look for say maybe 20, 25,000 to see you win. At what? Yep, 1.3, yep. Next to Spencer there. Had a bid of $300,000 now. How about we go 20 or 25? Had a bid of $300,000 now. Any action across the road? You're in front, ma'am. You're holding the highest bid. You're in the box seat. Had a bid of $300,000 now. 20 next to Christian, 1, 3 and 20, and 40. 40 now. 2 buys in it already should give you a bit of confidence. Had a bit of 340,000. 60, sir. Not to the head. 60. 80, man. 70, I'll take it. 70 now. Maybe we go 1.4, sir. Had a bit of 370,000 now.
75.
Are we going 10? Keep it in 10, sir. If you go 5, they'll go 5. Yep. Not to the head, sir. 80, sir. 75, I'll take it then. 1, 3 and 75 and 80. Another 5, sir. 85. 1, 3 and 80. Back with our starting bidder. Had a bit of 3. 85 and 90. 1, 4, sir. 1, 3 and 90. 1, 3, 90. Let's go 1, 4. Yeah, 1.4. 1 and 10. Yep, 1, 4 and 10. 1, 4, 10. 20, sir. Not just these 2 parties. Anyone across the road had a bid of 4, 10. 1, 4, 10 standing next to vendor. Can we go 20, sir? Let's go. 15, ma'am. 20. 25, sir. 1, 4 and 20 now. 25 and 30. 35, sir. Or maybe stronger, maybe 50 or 40. 1, 4 and 35. 1, 4, 3, 5. Not just these 2 parties. Yep, 40. Yep, 40 is here. Yeah, I think they bid on top of themselves, yeah, which they are allowed to do. Or 1, 4 and 40 though, yep, to bid at 1, 4 and 40. Yep. But they did call 35 now, yep, and 40 then.
45.
45 and 50. 1, 4 and 50 now. Sir, another 5, sir, I will take it. Anyone else across the road who want to jump in had 1, 4 and 50. We're on the market. Thanks for confirming, Patrick. On the market and selling away. No late bids, no late offers, ma'am. Had 1, 4 and 50. Sir, on the market, selling. In your favour, sir. We'll call for Yep, 10,000. Yep, I think I've heard it there first. 55, 55, 60, 70. 70 now. Can we go another 5, ma'am? We're over here. 1, 4 and 70 now. New buyer, Patrick, Jason, if you just confirm at 1, 4 and 70 then, I believe it is. Yep, Tabina, 1, 4 and 70. Anyone else? Hang back. Now's the time. Have 1, 4 and 70 and sell away. Patrick, any interest? In your favour, sir, ma'am. Any luck there? 1, 4 and 70. We'll call it 3 more times, guys. I think we'll call it then. First time. 1, 4 and 70. And selling. 1, 4, 70. Second time. Cannot take any late bids, buys at $1,470,000 now. If you want to buy, you've got to bid. Patrick, any interest there? At 1, 4 and 70 in the box seat, sir, ma'am. At 1, 4, 80. New bidder. 80. Yep, and 90. 90 straight back, Jason. At 1, 4 and 90, I think 1.5. At 1 and 5 and 10 on top. 1, 5 and 10. Yep, 20. 30. 1, 5 and 30. 1, 5, 30, sir. I'm going to think about it. At 1, 5 and 30. Sip it on drink there, looking really relaxed, sir. 1, 5 and 30. At $1,530,000 now. Anyone else want to bid and buy? At 1, 5 and 30 and selling away. 40 and 50. 1, 5, 50. Bids there. Maybe 1, 6, sir. 60. 70. 1, 5 and 70. Not just experience of these two, but 1, 5 and 70 now. 105, 70, maybe 1.6 is the magic number, sir. 105, 70 now and selling away. 1, 5, 70. So it's just you and them at this stage. You and them at this stage, unless anyone else wants to jump in at $1,570,000 now, we'll call it 3 times. First time, Jason, Patrick, and we're selling away. 1, 5 and 70. Second time, sir. At 1, 5, 70. Third. Final time. Patrick, Jason. 1, 5 and 70. Any interest out the back there, sir? 1,570,000. 25 Romoly Drive. 80. Okay, just plenty of time. I'm going to give you a few time to think about it and discuss that. Yep, 85 there. Yep. 85. Yep, 85, Jason. 85 now. I think 1.6 might be the magic number. At 1, 5 and 85 now. Interest there over this side. Right hand side at 1, 5 and 85. This will set the benchmark, sir. 90. Maybe 1, 6. Yep, 95. Let's go 1, 6, Jason. Patrick at 1, 5 and 95. 105, 95 and selling away, buys. 1, 6, sir. 1, 6, and then Jason or Patrick will leave you alone. Yes. 1, 6. At 105, 95, you're in the box seat, sir, man. You'll be buying this home if there's no late bids or offers. 1, 5 and 95, sir. 1, 6. Thinking about it, but you're going to let me know once the gavel falls. The property sells at 1, 5 and 95. And in all fairness to this buy here, we'll call it 3 more times, and then we'll knock it down to this buy here, Patrick, Jason. First time at 105.95. Second time buys and selling away at 1, 5 and 95. Third, final time, Patrick, Jason. Congratulations then, ma'am. Sir, 25 Romoly Drive in Forest Hill. It's selling! Patrick, Jason, 1.6. And 1, 6. And 5 on top at 605. Another 5, sir. 1, 6 and 05. Highest bidder over there, standing next to Sabinda. They've been with us from the start. They're here to buy at 1 minute 605. So, but let's test the bid. Another 5, another 10 to see you win. At 1 minute 605. With interest rates coming back, prices will go up, sir, at 1, 6 and 05. Locking a price now. Had a bid at 605. In your favour, ma'am, sir. Appreciate your patience. We're just doing our due diligence for our owners here, as we would if we were selling your home, ma'am, at $1,605,000 now. But they've got to let me know, Jason, Patrick, I'll call it 3 times. In all fairness to this buy here. First time, Patrick, Jason, we're selling away. Sir, I'm just going to be very clear. Second time, buys at 1 minute 605. Third, final time. Congratulations, Patrick, Jason, at 1, 6 and 05. They're done. Any interest, sir? Out. Thank you for your participation. Patrick and Jason have confirmed. Get ready to celebrate then, ma'am. The property at 25 Romoly Drive in Forest Hill. On behalf of Patrick and Jason, if you got any real estate needs, they're the people to speak to. It's selling! It's selling! Big round of applause. And sold to you, man, sir! Well bid, well done. Welcome to Forest Hill. Thank you for attending another CHN Group auction. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.